In the area of EU defence policy, the main focus this year is on a planned discussion at the December summit of EU heads of government on defence policy. This will be the first discussion between heads of government on EU defence policy in many years. So it's hard at the moment to pinpoint progress on the policy per se, but there certainly has been progress in the processes and in the debate surrounding EU defence policy, in part because of this upcoming summit discussion, but also because of the French intervention in Mali that reinvigorated the debate over the limits of EU defence policy. Although the EU has played a role in Mali, France was very much the main military actor. In my chapter in the annual publication, I obviously cover things like operations, capabilities, the defence industry and so on, all of which will be discussed at this summit. But I think what's the most interesting part of the debate is what I set out at the beginning of the chapter, a discussion on Europe's changing geostrategic environment. And that has certainly picked up if you think, for instance, of the recent European Global Strategy report, which was sponsored by 4 EU governments, Italy, Spain, Sweden and Poland. So for me, the most interesting part of the EU defence discussion is this new strategic priorities debate. Well, the remaining challenges this year, the focus really will be on what will come out of the summit discussion between EU heads of government in December. What will it produce? They will certainly discuss capabilities, they will certainly discuss operations and the future of the European defence industry. The problem is many of the ideas in these areas are not new, so we should not have very high expectations of this summit. For me, if they discuss Europe's changing geostrategic environment, their differences on the use of force, and can make a real political kind of restatement of purpose for EU defence policy, then I would consider it a great success.